Sometimes one decision can change everything. But what if the decision you don't make changes nothing? So tonight we want you to pause for a moment and think about your own life. We're not here to convince anyone to say yes. We simply want you to pause and ask yourself just one question. What would your life look like if you said no to this opportunity? Because sometimes we're not afraid if the opportunity wasn't there. We're afraid of what might happen if we could actually try. So, good evening, everyone. My name is Rika, and I am your host tonight, and I am with Reka and Wendy. Good evening, ladies.
Hey, how are
Hello.
you
Good
guys?
Good, good,
afternoon.
good. Another episode and another interesting topic that we will share to everyone. So tonight, we'll share with you all our personal experiences, like where we might be today or what our situation could look like and what we believe could happen if we said no to this opportunity. So stay with us, and because this conversation might just make you think differently about your next decision in life, whatever it is. So yeah, just one question that we would love to answer, and then hopefully this can resonate to everyone. So let me start myself for my own personal experience. What what my life looked like if I said no to this opportunity years ago. So honestly, you know what, I can still see myself juggling so many roles. If you are been following my page or us, I juggle so many jobs. Like aside from full-time job, I babysit, I do the care home job during the weekend, night shift, and everything in between. So busy, long hours, weekend, night shift, and still feeling it was never enough. And no real savings, even I work too hard. No freedom, and always trying to make ends meet. It's not enough all the time, even how many hours I'm working every week. And the hardest part was the guilt of not being there for my son. So I was an absentee mom years ago. I was missing all his weekend activities, especially, and sadly, we don't have this family time like over the dining table. It's very rare we have a dinner together because I am still at work, coming home late, leaving home so early. He was still in bed. That feeling of a mom, that guilt was carrying me all the time is really upsetting. That's heartbreaking. And honestly, if I look back all those years, I said, "Oh, I don't know how did I manage that." Makes me really upset. I know if you are mom watching us right now or later on for the replay, I'm sure you can resonate that guilt, that sadness
Yes.
every time you left home. That yeah, I know I'm doing this for my family, but again, it's not all about money, right? Especially like thinking of my son, thinking of your family. So, us being an immigrant, I know it's very common that yeah, I am not only providing my family here, but we have family back home as well. So this the only option is to work. But at the end of the day, I'm missing a lot. I'm missing a lot of like his activities, even like school run, doing homework or arranging play dates. It's always my husband because I was not there. And it is a good. I know this feeling because I've been there, and I don't want to go back on that cycle again. So fast forward now, I am glad that yeah, I said instead of saying no, I said yes. So I changed that mindset thing. I said yes to this opportunity. Now our life is truly blessed. So I work less and I'm home more now, and I can be with my family, and I am not an absentee mama anymore. So I'm here all the time, especially summertime, so I can enjoy our 7 weeks holiday before I'll be doing my night shift or weekend job. That was my life before. So I can be there for a little moments or big moments, and I can enjoy family time without constantly worrying about when is my next shift. I need to wake up early. I need to put the alarm on. So that was my life. So yeah, I, if I miss this opportunity, if I said no, I am still doing the same cycle. So now this is what I call freedom, everybody. I am very grateful. Yeah.
Awesome.
How about you, Reka?
Yeah, I mean, this topic really makes me think because I actually did say no first time. When when
I
I
remember,
first
yeah.
when I first found this opportunity, I watched the webinar. I even did the 30-day trial, but when I learned there was more investment involved, I had to talk to my husband. He was skeptical, and I kept on thinking, am I too old to do this. So I took my refund and walked away. But
Mm.
but the next few months after that, I kept thinking about it. And I think that's when I started asking myself, what if I don't give this a chance? What will happen?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And my life really wasn't bad. I had a good life. But at that time, my daughters were getting independent. I knew they were going to move out soon, and I was, I wanted something to take, supplement our retirement. So I was already thinking about what I wanted my next chapter to look like, right? So if I had said no first, like the second time around, I probably wouldn't have learned all these things that I've learned the last 4 years.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have met so many amazing people like Wendy, Rika, and so many others, right? I wouldn't have built the confidence I have now. If you saw me 4 years ago, I did not have any confidence. So I wouldn't have, also, main thing, I wouldn't have built something of my own that really I can fit around my travel and my life. Like it doesn't stop me from doing anything. So when I think about what my life would look like if I had said no, the biggest thing I think about is not just what I've earned, it's everything I would have missed experiencing.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I totally agree with you. Like for me, that was when I was still in Singapore when I came across this opportunity, right? And so I was in a 9 to 5, I want to say 9 to 6 job, not just 9 to 5. And I had to work alternate Saturdays as well. So I would say that, well, of course, I started to look for a digital business when I had to think about relocating to Texas, right? So I started to look for something that I could do wherever I travel. However, just like Reka, when you come across something new, you're skeptical. You do a
Mhm.
lot of researches, and you are scared. Like, hey, it's gonna be a little bit of investment in what if it
Mhm.
doesn't work,
Yeah.
right? Is it going to be a waste of time, a waste of money, in everything? And of course, like your family might not be the most supportive because they just want to protect you.
Yes.
So, well, at that time, but I took a leap of faith and just like, I've always been adventurous, and I'm just like, let's just try it out and see. If it doesn't work, it's fine. At least I know that there's such a thing.
Mhm.
If it's not for me, it's okay, right? But at least I've tried. No regrets in life. And so that's how, like, today, I want to say is not a just. I mean, the freedom is a big part because you basically can operate the business from anywhere, and it has the system that works 24/7. So even when you are not on your laptop or on your phone, is running constantly. Your business is always open. So, but I want to think back and imagine that I have not say yes to this. I
Mhm.
want to say that I will probably stick to a 9 to 5 job even after relocating to Texas. And my mindset will be very limited. That I,
Mhm.
I truly believe, because with this, you see that so many people in our community, they have different backgrounds, they come from different countries, but they all can have the same opportunity to become successful. It depends on how committed you are and how hardworking you are in the business and so on, right? So then everybody started to dream big. And just like Rekha's background, see, dream big, set goals, take action. So, like now, if without that, my mindset was probably very limited to say
Yeah.
that, okay, I have to find a job, work till
Hmm.
my retirement age or more, and then not imagine like, oh, I want to travel everywhere and take my family everywhere and um, be able to help other people in everything, right? So I'm really grateful because of this that now to me, as long as I want to do this, I can make anything happen. So that's like the biggest takeaway for me. Yeah.
Yep. Same.
Yes, thank you, ladies. You know what? Listening to all your stories is really amazing. Like how we transform, right? Again, like like Rika mentioned earlier, it's not just about how much we earn. It's not all about the money. I mean, our personal growth. Like again, talking about the
Yes.
confidence. I mean, and yeah, that's a big thing for us. I am the same. I was the same. Like yeah, I'm still not good in doing like this, but I think I am improving, right? And
You're
there's so
doing
much.
great.
Honestly, when we all started this business, there's so much opportunities coming up, lots of doors opening for us. Like we're learning every day. We meet new people, like Rick and Wendy mentioned, and then thinking of that, like you can do whatever you want, because like our business, this business is run like it's automation, right? You don't need to be in your desk, in your laptop 24/7, because once it's all set up, it will just run in the background. So Wendy can still do her running everywhere, climbing to the mountain, or traveling, something like that. And I'm going on holiday soon as well. So if this is just like, if you compare this or like this a typical like business, traditional business, we can do this luxury of time, right? So the
Yes.
freedom alone in this business is really really great, especially like, yeah, like us. Actually, all of the people in the community, we don't have time. When we started, we joined here because we want that time, we want that freedom, we want those times that we missed for our family, right?
Mhm.
So I am very very happy that all of us see the big result, big progress in our personal growth and our life and our family especially. So again, to everyone listening, you don't have to say yes because someone have told you so, right? But before you say no, you need to ask yourself why. Is it genuinely not for you, or you are just simply afraid of what could happen if you try? The choice
Mhm.
is yours. So, and if our stories resonated with you, maybe this is your sign to take that first step and find out what this is really all about. So, reach out to us. We are here to guide and answer all your questions. And again, everybody, thank you for tuning in, and stay safe and stay blessed, everybody. Have a lovely
You
evening.
have a good evening, good
See you
You
afternoon.
next
too.
week. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.